I was stressed out.
What is going on, guys? Ignore TV in background. I'm back with another video. And so yeah, y'all guys like the way how I did my predictions. I highly thank you guys for that. So as a token of my gratitude, I will do it again. And so it's not gonna be just the ninja, it's gonna be also the villains too. I'll predict their age. And let's begin. Alright, so let's start off with Derek, the brown ninja. So his age, I probably believe like his age must be like 20s. Like his age is like in the 20s. Like in the early or the late, no, like in the early 20s. Like, yeah, pretty much that's what I believe how his age is, because he doesn't really have a beard, and usually the ninjas don't have beards. So pretty much I'm thinking that he might be like a little bit older than the ninjas, but like silly, goofy. So moving on, Little Nelson, I believe his age is like 7. I think so. His age is 7 because his voice sounds like a 7-year-old, mostly like a little kid, and turns out he is a little kid. So I believe his age is like 7 years old, like somewhere in the 7s, or like 8 or 9. But he can't be that. But he can't be younger than at least 2. You know, he can't be that young, but he can't be that old. You know, he's not like 4. He can't be like 4 or 3 because he's talking. So I believe that. No, he can't be 7. He gotta be like at least 9 or 10. Like somewhere in Lloyd's age when we figured out he was the Green Ninja, like little Lloyd. He's like that age. Like, and I think I predicted his age was 12, I believe. Next up is Skylar, and pretty much I believe Skylar's age is more like the ninja's age. So I say like her age is like 19 years old, because, well, not like 19. I believe like she's like 18 or something like that. Because if she's that young, so is Kai. If she's that old, and so is Kai, to I believe both of their age could be the exact same timeline, like same age. Next up we got Klaus, and I think Klaus could be somewhere in Sensei Wu or Garmadon's age. Like I believe Klaus's age is like in his 50s or like in his 60s. So I believe like that's like Klaus's age, because he was there during the Serpentine War, and who helped Master Chen, and also trained with Garmadon, and was a complete student to Master Chen. And so pretty much that's what I think Klaus's age is. And so moving on, next one is Kid Wu, and this is like Wu when he was a kid. I believe his age was like Little Nelson's age, like 12 years old. I think so. Like mostly the ninjas that are people who are young, I believe like their age are like 12 and under, because there's no way how their ages, not 12 and under. I don't think their ages are mostly 12. I think their ages are like 10 or 9, mostly. So little Nelson's age must be like 10 or 9. And the same thing as Kid Lloyd's, 10 or 9. The Overlord, he was there in Ninjago for a long time, so I'm believing that his age must be, like, he said he was planning on that planet for thousands of years, so I believe his age must be like he must be 1,000 years old. Well, more than just 1,000. But since he's a spirit, we don't know his actual age because he's like immortality. He's immortal, and like a spirit, you can't really kill a spirit because since he's a part of balance and everything, we don't actually really know his actual age is. But he can't be 1,000 years old. He was, well, yeah, he can't be 1,000. But yeah, pretty much, he's not like that type of age. He should be like, but since we don't really know his age because like he's old, not too old, but he's immortal because since he's darkness and he's a part of balance and you can't break balance, so assuming he'll come back, but for some reason we don't really know its age. So, but I don't think spirits have ages. I don't believe so. Next up we got is Kozu, and I believe that Kozu's age is like but Kozu was there during like back then when the Overlord was not created, when the Overlord created the Stone Army. I believe his age is like it's much older than that, like 400 years or something like that, because he was there during the Overlord creation and when the Overlord created the Stone Army, that's when things happened. But since he got banned for a long time and he came back, I still think that like his age is still 4,000 years. For the elemental fighters, I believe their ages are just like Skylar and Ninja's age, like 19 years, like 19 through 16 years. Pretty much their ages are mostly like that because usually they all look young and pretty much they're like the next generation to the other elemental masters who are also guardians to the ultimate Spinjitzu masters. So pretty much I believe that's their ages. And yeah, sorry about that. The last and not least is Kai Nia's parents. I have a feeling that their ages, since like their ages are now like that, I believe like they should be like in their 30s or like in their 40s, like in their 30s and 40s, because they pretty much look like it. And from Skybound, when we saw Kai's dad, and Kai Nia's dad, we saw how young he was compared to this now. So I'm believing that he is older. Well, not older. I believe he's like, yeah, he must be older. No, he must be younger. During the Skybound thing, when we saw him in Skybound, he was younger than this. So like he was, but when we saw him, he was like in his like he was like in the exact same age as Kai. But since we see him more grown up along with Nia's mom and Nia's mother and Kai's mother, we've seen that now their ages are now like grown higher. So I believe their ages now are like 30 and 40 years. And so yeah guys, please come like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.